So now it's time for my morning juice, and I just want to show you some plants. I've done this on the other channel. This is goutweed, which is actually very delicious when it's young. So as you can hear, it was used for gout in earlier times. And but it's not really great for juicing. You can use it, and it's got all the chlorophyll and stuff in it. But I'm going to get one I really think is tasty. And see, when you're making green juice, you just want to make sure you have a different one every day. See, this is one you can use. It's called, I forgot the name now. Here we have it. The name slipped my mind. This one here is really good for juicing and very, very tasty. See, the whole thing I'm using wild plants. And it's just so smart, because you don't have to do all the gardening. Has a beautiful taste. And of course, the older the plant is, the stronger, the more stuff there's in it. So you don't want the plant too old. There's no more in here. It's all lupins. The lupins have gone berserk. Another one which is lovely is the stinging nettle. You just need some gloves. And of course, all plants, you can't use all plants for juicing, because some are really poisonous. So there's one in here actually. This one looks more fresh. And so when we take it, like when the cattle are grazing, when I take this, it's going to grow back. As long as it gets some light. It's going to go back in a while. I can take it again. So let's go and make the juice. So this is the easy way when you have a blender. You don't have to buy one of those expensive machines. It's just very noisy, this one I have. But I think all blenders really are. So you've just squashed up the plant. So you've got all the juices out. So you've got all the minerals, vitamins. And I've got water kefir and lemon peel, the lemon peel I showed you in the other video. This is so easy. You can just do it with your hand also. Just squash it out like this. So you have all this fiber, which for many of us irritates our gut. So you're getting actually all this green plant, but you're not getting all this fiber into your stomach. And so it's so light on my stomach. And it's so detoxifying, and at the same time so nutritious. I think in the winter time I just have chlorella, but it's a wonderful summer thing, I think, for when the plants are here. That is so fresh and so wonderful. Praise the Lord for the plants. I'll just find the name of that thing, that plant. Okay, so this plant is called plantain. So this is narrow-leaf plantain. Let's just have a look. The 5 healthiest backyard weeds. Here's plantain. All those ads. Okay. And they have dandelion. Let's just see what they say. Dandelion, purslane, we don't have that, I'm pretty sure. Lamb's quarters, and plantain. Let's see what they say. Plantain, like dandelion, is a healthy, hardy weed, as ubiquitous in the city as broken glass. You know what it looks like, but you might not have known the name. Part of the confusion is that plantain shares its name with something utterly different, the banana-like plantain, whose etymology is a mix of Spanish and native Caribbean. The so-called weed plantain, or Plantago major, was cultivated in pre-Columbus Europe, and indeed Native Americans called it the white man's footprint, because it seemed to follow European settlers. Plantain is a nutritional profile similar to dandelion, that is loaded with iron and other important vitamins and minerals. The leaves are tastiest when small and tender, usually in the spring, but whenever new shoots appear after being cut back by a lawnmower. Bigger leaves are edible but bitter and fibrous. So let's just go on. The shoots of the broadleaf plantain, when green and tender and no longer than about 4 inches, can be described as a poor man's fiddlehead with a nutty asparagus-like taste. Pan fry in olive oil for just a few seconds to bring out this taste. The longer, browner shoots are also tasty, prepared the same way, but the inner stem is too fibrous. You'll need to place the shoot in your mouth, clench with your teeth and quickly pull out the stem. What you're eating are the plantain seeds. The leaves of the equally ubiquitous narrowleaf plantain, or Plantago lanceolata, also are edible when young. The shoot is edible only with quotation marks. You can eat the seeds should you have the patience to collect hundreds of plants for the handful of seeds you'd harvest. With time being money, it's likely not worth it. And then we have the stinging nettles. So let's just go back and see what more they say. Okay, so now I've found site health benefits times com, and here we have a description of the traditional uses and benefits of narrowleaf plantain. Narrowleaf plantain is a safe and effective treatment for bleeding. It quickly stops blood flow and encourages the repair of damaged tissue. So it's used for wounds, I think. Leaves contain mucilage, tannin and salicylic acid. An extract of them has antibacterial properties. Internally, they are used in the treatment of a wide range of complaints, including diarrhea, gastritis, peptic ulcers, irritable bowel syndrome, hemorrhoids, cystitis, bronchitis, catarrh, sinusitis, asthma, and hay fever. And they're used externally for skin inflammations. The root is a remedy for the bite of rattlesnakes. Seeds are used in the treatment of parasitic worms. So the seeds consist of 30% mucilage, which swells up in the gut, acting as a bulk laxative and soothing irritated membranes. So it just goes on and on. It just goes on and on. You can just read about it. But this is so fascinating. There we have it. So that was a narrow leaf plantain. See you, my friend.